So this video is going to be about the 10 best apps you should have on your phone when travelling. I'm going to do it when I'm travelling to Thailand, but basically it applies to anywhere that you're going overseas. Hello, Cheap Dave here. It's Sunday the 24th of July. I'm on Senang Beach again, Bang Kwai. As you can see, a bit overcast, we've had a bit of rain in the night. So this video is going to be about the 10 best apps you should have on your phone when travelling. I'm going to do it when I'm travelling to Thailand, but basically it applies to anywhere that you're going overseas. Okay, so early start for me, 8:30 in the morning. As you can see, the beach is very quiet. Just a few wagons going along, delivering jet ski, stuff like that. Okay, so we'll get straight into this this blog of the 10 best apps you can have on your phone. Now, to start with, when you arrive, when I arrived in Thailand, I hadn't got a SIM card. I didn't get one at the airport. It was a few weeks into the time I was there. When I was in Pattaya, I found a place there. If you want to see that place, it's on my Thai 15 data sorted on phone video. But I wouldn't do it that way this time if I knew what I knew now. Right, so firstly, when I arrive at Bangkok Airport, I would go straight to the phone booth, get myself a SIM card. They put it in the phone for you. So all you got to do is pay. They take a photocopy of your passport. Now, the SIM I got was data only. I got it with a company called Datac, and I downloaded their app on my phone so I could add time when the data ran out. But we'll go to that one in a bit. So we'll firstly go now into the apps. So got your data card fitted, so you can get all of your internet. And I'd got data only, I hadn't got calls. So that's how I start, just with data on my phone. Okay, so the first app I recommend is Google Maps. I've needed this on a number of occasions where I've gone off on my little walkabout, some filming, not concentrating where I am. Suddenly I'm in the middle of nowhere, don't recognise anywhere. Google Maps, got my hotel on, my locations, just press the button and it gives me a map home. So it's just a nice, easy, safe way of not getting lost. And also you can plan out routes and wherever. So very good app to have. Right, now my second app is hotel apps. I've got Agoda and Booking.com. I tend to just book one night, even if I'm staying a week or 2 weeks. I'll book one night with them. I'll talk to the hotel when I get there, and then if they can do a better deal at Agoda, I'll book through the hotel. Obviously, if Agoda are getting the better deals, then I'll stick with them. What happens with the hotels? They don't tend to be fully booked, so they sell a certain percentage of their rooms to Booking.com, Agoda, and any other hotel sites that are willing to buy their rooms at a lower cost. So sometimes they can't compete with the Agoda prices. So anyway, still a good app to have. You can compare lots of hotels all around the world. So that's my number 2. App number 3 is Skyscanner. Now, Skyscanner, you can plan your flights all around different places. So if you, I've booked 3 flights. Well, I've looked at 3 flights on Skyscanner because I'm travelling back to Bangkok soon, and then so it's going from Langkawi to Penang to Bangkok, and then a couple of days later I'm going Bangkok to Ubon. So I can check out all the prices on Skyscanner, all the availability, and then go direct to the airlines. I've also got AirAsia on an app. I use them quite a lot. I'm using them for the next 3 flights. So that one's a good one to have. So an obvious app to have on your phone is Google. Just for information, you can get more or less anything you want out of Google. So not an awful lot to say about that really. Everyone knows Google. Okay, so app number 5 is basically a taxi app. I've got Bolt for Thailand, use Grab in Malaysia. They all have their own, obviously. You've got Uber back in the UK, but such a good one to have over here because the taxis, especially at the airports, try to rip you off. So if you've got Bolt on there, you can just, all you got to do is put in there where you want to go. It's already got where you are on their app. So all you do is load in where you want to go. It gives you a price. If you want them, you confirm the booking. It gives you a time. Also gives you a map of where the taxi is and how long they're going to be, and you can watch them actually on the way to you. So great ones to have, and you know exactly what you're paying. Obviously, if you want to pay a tip on top of that, it's no problem. I'm sure, I know they're happy with that. So Grab or Bolt or Uber, whatever is in that country, get that one on your phone because it's a really handy one to have. So just while I'm thinking about it, could you please like, subscribe, press the bell, trying to get the channel up and running properly. So if you can do that, I'd be grateful. Thank you. Number 6, I've got currency converter. So basically you can have whatever countries you like in there. You've got your pounds, your baht, your whatever country. You just put in the figure and it converts it to pounds, so it gives me an idea of what I'm spending at any time. So another good one to have on the phone. So this is app number 7. It's an app called Rome to Rio. Now, it's a great app. You can put in your location you want to get to in any country, and it'll give you all the different ways of getting there: by plane, by taxi, by motorbike taxi, buses, ferries, whatever. It'll give you all the prices, and then it'll also give you the times and whatever of when buses are leaving or trains or whatever. So it's a great app to have. So that's Rome to Rio, so that's a good one. Okay, so we're on to number 8. Now this app is Google Translate. So you go to a bar and ask for a Coke, and they look at you, got out. You can just write it into the app and or talk into the app, and it'll convert it for you, and you'll get exactly what you want. So another handy one to have. Now number 9, the app I use is called Speed Test. I'm sure there's loads more out there. Basically, when you get to accommodations or whatever, before you book in permanent, you can do a quick internet speed test, see that you're getting decent internet there. Where I am now, internet's very poor, so I didn't check before I got here, but I've got internet. So, but speed test, very good app. Just all it does is picks up the signal and gives you the readings. The number 10 app I've got is Lazada. Basically, it's a massive shop. You can buy more or less anything you want from there, as long as you've got an address to send it to. So if you've got a friend or whatever that you can send it to that's nearby that's got a permanent address, you can send stuff and it's usually there within a couple of days. Very efficient, very good. So if there's anything you need, like shorts or shirts or phones, whatever you want, it's Lazada. They're my 10 most important apps, most used apps I've got on my phone. Obviously, with having the internet, you can have all your social media on there, your Line and your Messenger, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, and all of that lot. So the other apps you can have on there that are quite useful, the one I've got, basically for using my banking, I've got Wise, Monzo, Currency, all on my apps. Makes it easy to pay for hotels. If you wanted car hire or anything like that, you can just pay it in advance before you go and get it. There are other apps like EasyFX or Revolut. Lots of little extra apps there for you. Okay, so they are all of the important apps that I've got on my phone that I use most while I'm overseas, while I'm in Thailand, Malaysia, wherever. They're the ones. So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's been a little bit helpful for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press the bell, and I'll see you soon for the next video. Thanks for watching.
Chief Dale. Or you need your name.
Cheers.